Hey guys, what's up? It's Tats341 here, and in this video I'm going to show you how to build the Shifting Floors Pickle Farm design by 3706 in Donuts & P. If you find this tutorial helpful, be sure to like and subscribe and join up our Discord server if you need any help on building related. Sorry for not making it in the intro, but the schematic will be in the Discord server on the pinned comment. So yeah, enjoy the video guys. Here are all the materials you'll need. They're not the exact amounts because I don't know the exact amounts, but yeah, here they are. So you want to start off by simply placing a leaf block and waterlogging it. Once you've done that, you want to go 3 blocks out from 2 sides, like shown. And on the other 2 sides, you want to go 4 blocks out from one side and 3 blocks out from the other side. Then you simply want to fill this space in. Here are the measurements. Once you've done that, you want to come on your 2 sides where you've gone 3 blocks and 4 blocks out, and you want to simply place 2 blocks here, and on the same on the other side. So now you should have a shape looking something like this. Okay, so next you want to stand on one of these blocks we've just placed, and you want to simply go up 3 blocks, 3 more blocks up, and just build a wall along here, like shown. Once you've done that, you want to grab your pistons. So you want to place your pistons on the very last glass layer. And you want to do the exact same on the other side. So now you should have something looking a bit like this. Next you want to grab your walls and you want to place them on this block. So one up from the pistons and one to the right. All the way across like this. And you want to do the same on both sides, like shown. Once you guys have got this shape and got the walls down, you want to come to the side where it's 3 blocks out, and you want to place your glass along here. You want to place your iron trapdoors on top of these glass blocks we've just placed, and you simply want to just break these glass blocks. Once you've done that, you want to simply place 1 coral block on top of the leaf, and then you want to have your water ready to go. You quickly want to go 1 coral block up and 1 water bucket. You need to do it fairly quickly, otherwise your coral will die. Now, you want to simply grab your coral and place coral like so. Now, you want to come to the side without trapdoors. You want to place 1 coral here, then turn left, 1 coral here, turn left again, 1 coral here, turn left again, 1 coral here. Okay, so now you should have a shape looking like this. Now, on the trapdoor side, you want to grab any glass and you want to place it on these corners we have just, and on this side with no trapdoors, you want to place a coral here, 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 and here. Now, you want to place it in this exact order, otherwise your coral may die. Next, you want to grab your sea pickle, place it on top of this 1 coral block, poking up. Then, you want to grab 2 glass blocks and fill in these 2 corners we've just done. Now you should have water flowing something like this. Now you want to grab more water. I recommend making an infinite water source on the side, like shown. So 1 there, 1 there, and now this will be an infinite water source. And then you want to come to the side without trapdoors, and you want to go 1 block, 2 block. And then on this row here, you want to place water bucket, water bucket, water bucket, water bucket, water bucket. Okay, so this is fully water sourced, this whole row down here. Then you simply want to water source everything else except these 2 blocks that we've just skipped. So I'm going to place a water bucket here, water bucket here, water bucket here, water bucket here. That's usually how I do it. And then it should source this bit out, but then leave these 3 blocks flowing. Now you want to grab more water, come to the trapdoors, simply waterlog all of the trapdoors. Next up, you want to come to your trapdoors again, go 1 block, 2 block, and on this block here, you want to come to the wall and place a water bucket here, and then do the same on the other side. So here. Okay, now your water should look something like this. Next, you want to grab your leaves, any leaves, and you want to simply place them in this pattern shown. So here, 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 here. Bear in mind this is the trapdoor side, and here. And then you simply want to just break these leaves. The reason we do this in leaves is because if we do it in any other block, the coral will die because we're blocking the coral off. But because leaves are a transparent block, it doesn't kill any of the coral. Now, that is your water fully done for this layer. I'm going to teach you how to do 3 layers, because I think 3 is just enough. You can always do more though, using this exact design. You want to grab your observers, and you want to come on top of the pistons on both sides, and you want to simply go observer, and you want to grab your ender pearls, ender pearl underneath it, and then go observer, 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 so all on top of the pistons, like shown. And then you can simply break this observer that's facing the wrong way that we've just placed, and then replace it. And then, when we come out of the water, all the faces should be facing up to the sky, or the ceiling if you're in donut. And then you will simply do this on this side. So, pearl underneath, observer, 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 and then break this one that's facing the wrong way, observer. That's the observers done. Now, you want to grab your rails, you want to pick a side, and then you want to go where the water is on this second wall here. So, for an example, here, 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 and here, you want to place rails. Okay, so this can be activator rails or powered rails. Now, you want to grab your observers, place them into the rails like shown. As you can see, the little faces are into the rails. You can do that on the other side. Then you can grab your building block, place it behind the observer, right here, and any glass block, and place it here and here. Then you want to grab your rails and repeaters, and you want to go on the side without the trapdoors. So this side for me, and then you want to simply place rails just all along here. So now it should push it to the side like shown. Then on this side, do the exact same thing, but on this final block here, you want to have a repeater set to 2 ticks, like shown. So now it should have pushed all the coral and glass back into place how it was before. If it hasn't, then unfortunately you have done something wrong. You want to come to the opposite side from where you've done this, and align from where your pickle is. Place a building block here, a dropper there, a dropper there, so a dropper going into a dropper, and you want to go under the water, and then a dispenser going facing into the pickle. Then you can simply break this building block and replace it with a hopper. Now you can grab your glass, stand on the hopper, and just place a layer of glass like shown. Then you want to grab your observers, come to the side where it's 2 blocks away from these droppers and dispensers. Place your observers into the rails like shown. So the little faces are into the rails. Then you should have a 1 block gap. If you have a 2 block gap, it means you did it on the wrong side. It means you did it on this side for me. So you just want to break it and do it on the other side. And then you want to, in this gap, you want to place your any building block. There. Then on this side with a slightly larger gap, you want to come to the middle dropper. Place an observer with the face facing into the rail. You want to grab your note blocks and another observer with the face which would be facing into the note block. And there you go, this layer is done. Now we can just grab our glass and fill in these gaps like shown. Now you want to come to your 3 observers you've placed here, go 1 block this way and 2 block, and then you can place an observer place another observer on top, just a temporary observer, break this one, and place another observer facing downwards. So the little face is facing upwards. And as you might have saw there, the farm is now technically working. If we connected a clock to this would work. We just put the bone meal in here, and it would work. Now, however, we are making more layers, so you want to follow my steps. So, you want to place a note block on top of here. And as you can see, if you hit this note block, it will power the farm. And everything should be working if you've done everything correctly. You want to place a temporary block and another temporary block. Break this temporary block and do like we just did and place an observer with a face facing upwards. Then you can come here next to this we've just built, place a glass block on top of the rails, and then we can just do this, line it all up, and then we can go up 2 blocks once we've done that, and then we can just do this and line it up again. And on the other side we're going to do the exact same thing, 3 blocks up. Okay, so now you want to face your hopper, and you want to come to your note block, go down a block, and then go to the right, break this corner block here, and replace it with a leaf. You want to grab your water bucket, waterlog this leaf, then grab your pistons, and place them like I do. So that is 3 observers are here, go 1 block back. And then we do that on the exact same side. So sort of above these rails, just place a line of hoppers. So it should be 5 hoppers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now grab your any wall of choice and go 1 block back and above these pistons. And do the same on each side. Now you want to come to the side with 3 blocks and these 3 observers. You want to go glass all along here. Grab your trapdoors and place them on top of this glass, then break the glass. Just like we did on this side here. Place a coral block, tower up 1 block, and place your water. You need to do it fast, otherwise your coral will die. Then, simply place coral like I do here. So all the way around. And then add 1 coral, turn left, add 1 coral, turn left, add 1 coral, turn left, add 1 coral. Now on this side, you're going to place 1 coral there, 1 coral there, coral there, 1 coral there. Then grab your glass blocks and fill in these gaps here. So there should be 3 glass blocks in the corners from where the trapdoors are, and 1 glass block here from where there's no trapdoors. And then your water should flow like this. Then you're going to grab your sea pickle, place it on top, grab your water buckets, go 2 blocks away from the pistons here, so 1, 2, and on this second block here, you're going to do a line of water, so water, 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 water. So now that should be fully water sourced, but these 2 should be running. And then you simply want to place water here, 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 and here. And then that should water source everything except these 3 blocks. They should be flowing blocks, as you can see. You want to place 5 water buckets inside these trapdoors. And now, that is almost your water done. You want to come to your trapdoor side. You want to go 1, 2 blocks out. And conveniently, it's on this observer here. So you want to place your water bucket there. And mirror it from this side all the way across. So your water should look like this. Then grab your leaf of any choice and place it in this pattern I do. So there, 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 and there. And then you can simply break these leaves. Otherwise it may cause cloggage. And now that is your water complete for this layer. Now we want to simply do what we did before with our observers and our ender pearls. I'm sure you guys remember this. So here's a quick time lapse of me doing it. Once you've done that, it should look like this with all the observer faces facing up towards the ceiling or sky. Now you want to come to the side with this observer facing upwards, and you want to grab your rails and place them on these 4 blocks here. Then grab your observers, face them into the rails, like shown. Then grab your 2 building blocks, one there, any glass, one there, and one there. Then with your rails, simply place them all along the side without the trapdoors. First, like shown. Make sure you do this one first, this side first. Then all along except this final block here, in which you can place a repeater with 2 ticks. And now you simply want to grab your dispensers and droppers and your temporary building block, and place your temporary building block aligned with the pickle, but opposite of this side here. So here for me. Then dropper, and then go under the water, and then dispenser. So the circle should be facing the pickle. Then you can break your temporary block and replace it with a hopper going into the dropper. You can grab your glass and simply line it up with the hopper. Now grab your observers, find the side with a slightly smaller gap, so it's here for me. Place 3 observers facing into the rails, as you can see here. Faces are into the rails. Grab your 3 building blocks, and place them here. Then on the bigger gap side, place one observer in this middle dropper, aligned with this middle dropper, sorry. And then a note block and another one with the face facing into the note block. And that's that layer done. So now you can simply just place glass in these blocks here. On these blocks here, sorry. And that's this layer done. So now you would simply just place an observer, another observer, a temporary observer on top, break this one, and then face one down so the face is facing towards the sky. Then you can just build a little platform, and you could just do a simple redstone clock. So lever, switch it on, comparator, make sure the little light is on, repeater, redstone, and and redstone. But donut will stop this clock from working if the ticks are set to the speed. So you simply want to set this to 2 ticks and this to 2 ticks. And there you go. There's 2 layers done. Now I'm going to show you how to build another layer without a commentary. So if you want to build another layer, you will have to destroy this clock. But you can keep this this observer facing upwards. So let's begin the next layer. Now I'm going to quickly show you how to set up a storage system. So this isn't probably the best design, but I'm just going to turn off the farm because it's very loud. I'd recommend placing 2 rows of hoppers down here, like shown, all the way down to this very bottom one. And then this very bottom one can lead into that one. And then that's that done. And then you can simply have maybe 1 more thing here, maybe 2. And you could even have chests if you want this to fill more bone meal. And then you could have your ice roads. I don't have any ice on me, but let's just pretend then the bone meal will literally flow down the middle of here, go into these hoppers, and it will go through every single layer. Now for a storage system, I'd recommend breaking this block, this block, this block, and this block on both sides, like shown. Grabbing your ice. Sorry, I don't have any ice. You can use either blue ice or packed ice. I'm just going to use packed ice because it's probably better for donut because it's actually on the auction house. Then you can just replace this with ice, and then you place your glass here around the ice, and then you can have an ice road all along here. Let me show you how I do that. So I place glass all along here. Then I'd grab my water buckets, place one here, grab some signs, place a sign here, grab another water bucket, place it here, get another sign, place it here. Then I'd probably place my water here, all along here, sign, water. And I probably have my soul sand here with a water elevator going up to the storage system. But for the water elevator, you'd simply just place your water and it would flow down, and then grab some kelp and literally just place kelp all the way up and then break the kelp, and then bang, you have a water elevator, and then place a block above it so then the items don't go flying. And yeah, you'd have your chests along here. You know, this would probably be hoppers going into chests or whatever. But yeah, feel free to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and join up the Discord server, since, you know, our Discord server isn't that popular at the moment and it's pretty good. So I'm just going to fill this up with bone meal quickly just to show you guys. So normally you'd have your bone meal flowing through here, but I don't have time to build all that, so I'm going to quickly grab some chests, place them on top of these hoppers, and I'm going to slash clear, and then I'm going to grab bone meal. So I'm going to fill the chests. So now the chests are full, and then we turn the farm on, and as you can see, give it a few seconds and pickles will come flying out, as you can see. And there you go, that's only 3 layers and it's already really fast. So shout out to 3706 if you haven't already seen his tutorial. This is just a similar tutorial to his, however it's commentated over. And yeah, there you go. That's how you build this pickle farm. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe, and schematic will be in the description. Bye guys.